This is the HOROW HR-T37 Bidet Toilet, and just looking at it, I feel like my space changed overnight. It's got a sleek oval shape that instantly catches the eye. There's definitely a modern vibe here. Smooth, white ceramic, and a one-piece construction that makes everything look tidy and contemporary. When I first got it out of the box, the first thing I noticed was how compact it looked, even though it actually fits an elongated bowl for extra comfort. It's not bulky at all. It's perfect for my small bathroom without feeling crowded. From my experience, I used to worry that something this advanced would be intimidating, especially since my old toilet was just the basic kind. I thought it'd take forever to set up and learn all the features. Actually, it was easier than expected. The instructions spoke in plain English and walked me through the process, so I didn't feel lost even as a total novice. All the parts were there, right down to the wax ring and mounting hardware, so I didn't have to scramble for anything extra. The only real prep I needed was to make sure the bathroom had a 10-inch rough-in for the plumbing, which this model is purpose-built for. If you're in an older house like mine, where you want to avoid major renovations, this is honestly a huge relief. When I sat on the seat for the first time, there was this moment where I realized just how far toilets have come. The seat is soft close and heated, so you can say goodbye to those sharp cold shocks during winter mornings. The adjustment settings let me pick just how warm I wanted it, no more guessing. There's a wireless remote that's intuitive with icons and a simple digital display, so you don't have to squint or fumble around. Let's talk about the real reason I went with this bidet toilet: the built-in bidet functions. I'd never tried using a bidet before, to be honest, and it took me a minute to adjust. HOROW included adjustable water temperature and pressure, which makes such a difference, especially if you're not sure what you'll like. You can switch between modes for a regular rear wash or feminine wash, and you can adjust the nozzle position easily on the remote. After a few times, it all just made sense. There's a pre-wet feature that sprays the bowl before use, which keeps things cleaner for longer and stops things from sticking. There's also a warm air dryer. And while I was skeptical at first, I thought it would be too weak or just lukewarm, it's actually pretty effective. You just press a button and wait a moment, and you might be surprised how you don't need toilet paper much anymore. The other feature that stood out to me is the automatic lid and flush. When I walk up to it, the lid opens by itself, no hands needed. When I'm done, the flush activates automatically as I leave. I didn't think I'd like this, but it's become part of daily life now. It's super hygienic because it means no more handles or levers to touch. Even if I forget, it flushes itself. And if I want a manual flush or lid open, there's a button on the side and on the remote. There's foot sensor flushing too, so everything can be hands-free. Something I didn't expect to care about is the night light. I have to admit, it's more useful than I thought. The built-in LED lights up the bowl at a soft, non-blinding glow that helps see at night without waking me up. You can even adjust the color, and if you're not into it, you can turn it off easily. In terms of hygiene, this thing tries hard. The nozzle cleans itself before and after every use, so I don't have to worry about what's hiding in there. There's a built-in deodorizer and a UV light to help keep things extra fresh and clean. The elongated bowl design adds a bit of extra space and comfort, so even sitting for a while feels fine. What I really like, and what makes this product stand out to me, is how every feature is focused on user comfort and convenience. All these smart elements, automatic open and close, hands-free flush, customizable temperatures, wireless controls, aren't just for show. They've actually made my daily bathroom visits cleaner, more comfortable, and honestly a little more fun. The cleaning functions, in particular, have raised my standards for what a modern home bathroom should be. I used to think a bidet would be a luxury, but after this, it feels like a must-have. That said, I always try to keep things real, so let's talk about stuff I didn't love. The installation has to be spot on with the 10-inch rough-in. This isn't a one-size-fits-all solution for every bathroom. If your home is set up for a different configuration, 12-inch, for example, be ready to do some measuring or minor adjustments. The dryer works fine, but I wish it would run a bit warmer or stronger for those who really want a dry finish. And while most features are straightforward, my parents, who aren't into all this smart tech, needed a little time to adjust to the remote. Some labels could be bigger or clearer, especially for folks who don't use English as their first language. Also, it does rely on power, so in a blackout, you might lose some of the smart features, even though the flush can still work thanks to its backup option. One tiny thing is the seat material. It's a solid, durable plastic that hasn't flexed or cracked after repeated use, but it doesn't have a luxurious premium feel, just very functional. That might be a non-issue for most people, but worth mentioning if you're expecting plush padding. Noise isn't a huge factor, but the flush is pretty powerful, so late-night uses might get your attention. It's not obnoxious, but it is noticeably more forceful than older toilets. In conclusion, the HOROW HR-T37 toilet has changed up my daily routine. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants to level up their bathroom and make life a little easier, especially if you value comfort, hygiene, and a truly hands-free experience. From my experience, it fits perfectly in smaller bathrooms and is a big upgrade if you're dealing with an older 10-inch setup like mine. The installation felt approachable, and the comfort features make it totally worth it. If you're on the fence about switching to a smart bidet toilet, this is a fantastic place to start. Simple enough for first-time users, but advanced enough for anyone ready for next-level bathroom comfort. I will leave all the information about the HOROW HR-T37 Bidet Toilet in the comments. I hope to see you again in the following videos.